Bonnie nodded. They're still getting more airtime than any of the reality shows, even Running Man Russia. And the Durand woman remains tight-lipped about the whole ordeal. Her friends aren't talking either. Ashraf went to see her again yesterday, nothing new to report. Now the president nodded, though she remained with her back to Bonnie, gazing out the window. At least Ambassador Gorbani is someone I can trust. Bonnie jumped at the opening. Exactly. He'll make sure we don't end up with the short end of the stick. To be honest, I think people are a lot more interested in what she was doing and what the hell that cyclone thing was than they are in what happens to her. Ashraf can coach her through the proper answers. But if she still won't answer any questions, even from the UN panel, then the consequences are on her. We still have no idea what she was doing in Ramsar and why she won't talk to us. Ashraf says she's stubborn, and not in any big hurry to leave Iran, apparently. What about her family? Anything else from her father? No, not recently. He'll be asked to testify, I'm sure. Whether he shows up to speak, who knows? But my guess is that they have more interest in questioning Andre Durand than they do in questioning his daughter. They'd love to prove that he manipulated her genetics in violation of the Adonis Treaty. Do you think she's some sort of genetic freak? That she somehow created that tornado? I'm sure there's a scientific explanation. It's probably why the Iranians continue to hold Professor Hanssen, rather than letting him go, like they did with the rest of her group. There must be a link. The link is that they're both Americans. The others weren't. Maybe, but I expect it's more than that, and we don't know what she may have told the Iranians. What about that other man, the one who disappeared into the funnel? Has he been found? No. We've got several good pictures of him, and yet the search bots can't find a match. And not only in the official databases, but across the unofficial ones as well. Not even traffic cams. It's like he doesn't exist. We're still looking and doing some old-fashioned back-channel legwork. Their best guess at this point is that he's someone who's had a facial reconstruct. More unanswered questions, the president mumbled. Bonnie wasn't sure whether the president had intended for her to hear the words, so again she waited. Though, as was often the case, she didn't wait long. I still don't like it, the president said. Let's give the negotiations one last shot. Up the ante. What if we offer to accelerate their fusion power program? They could use our help. We've been upping the ante for months. Nothing we can afford to offer is going to trump Iran's chance at a Security Council seat. Exactly. This whole thing is nothing more than the latest power grab by the UN. Another step toward global governance at the expense of the individual nation. I built my campaign around reducing the UN's grip on American policy and bringing us back as a world power. Yet here we are, playing puppet to their agenda. Again. No one could have predicted this. President Lynch had over 2 months to resolve it himself. It wasn't the first time Bonnie had felt the need to remind the president of the fact. He was a lame duck, the president countered. We should have been better prepared. Now it's derailing my own agenda. Your agenda hasn't been derailed. Did you see this morning's unemployment numbers? You've been in office barely 2 months. Give it some time. America doesn't have time. We promised an end to this downward spiral. This Durand thing is sapping precious time and resources. She's a one-off, Bonnie replied. This isn't another space treaty or water rights negotiation. It's a couple of American tourists on some sort of personal mission of discovery in Iran. The hearing will make for a few days of entertainment, and then it's done. For most of the planet, it's a diversion from the drudgery of daily life. She pleads her case, the panel declares her harmless, and everyone moves on. We move on. With another adversary on the Security Council. The president had turned from the window to face her. She's not ready to change her mind. Bonnie did her best not to react, though she did return the president's stare. There were a few more seconds of awkward silence before the president continued. What about Hanssen?